In this video, we're going to learn how to create a live tracking courier website. So basically just a logistic website. All right. And then what you need is a laptop, internet, and just some money. All right. So this is an example of the website we're going to be building. So you can see this is the website, global time shipping. There's a live chat. You can see language translator here. If I select another language, it might just take some time to load. Okay, so you can see here that it has translated. All right. Okay, so you can see the live charts and everything. So we are going to learn how to create a Courier website. All right, and then here you can see an example of the tracking page, so you can see the details. So you can see, okay, so this is even an outdated design, but this was a previous design I did. All right, so going back to our steps. So the first thing we want to do whenever we want to create a website, we have to buy a domain and hosting. Okay, so your domain is just basically the name of your website. So like this website, you can see it's globaltimeshipping.com, and then your hosting is where your website files are. Okay, so the domain is just like the address of like your website. Let's say your house address, then while the hosting is your house where the files like the home page and other things are. All right, so if you don't know how to buy a domain and hosting, okay, so you can visit our website midnightdev.shop. So I have it here, midnightdev.shop. You can visit our website, come to learn, and you will see a tutorial on how you can buy a domain and hosting. Okay, now in my own case, I already bought a domain and hosting. So if I come to my domains, so this is the domain I bought. It's called octanegroup.com. So right now I also bought hosting for it. So right now if I click this domain, so it is empty, there's nothing. This is the website, you can see it. So you can see the website is just empty, there's nothing here. All right, so I already have my domain and hosting. Now the next thing you're going to do when you want to build a website, usually you have to like code it by yourself, or it usually takes time to build a website. But in Midnight Dev, we have templates that are going to help you build your website very easily. Okay, so if you come to our website, you can see our very beautiful website. You can learn. There are several courses and tutorials. Okay, and then there are several templates. All right, so let's head over to templates. Okay, so you can see browse and buy premium website templates, fully customizable and ready for immediate use. Okay, so in this case, we want to make a live tracking courier website. Okay, so what we are going to do, you will see the different templates categories. So for now, we have as at the time I'm making this video, we have just these templates uploaded, but every week, every time, we're going to be uploading new more and more templates. Okay, that is going to make designing websites very easy for you. So now in this case, we want to create a live tracking courier website. All right, so what I'm going to do, you can just come here to the category, you see courier and logistics. So for now there are 3 templates here. All right, I want to use this first one. Okay, so if you look at this website that we have here, all right, this is the template for it. So you can see it here. Okay, you can even come down, you can read more about it, you can view the demo of the templates so that you can be sure. All right, so anytime you want to buy a template on our website, so you can come here, you can see that here, this current website I have, this is even updated. You can see the track your package here, you know. So we also update our templates, we add new things to the templates. Okay, so this is like the demo. All right, remember I clicked to view demo websites of this template. So this is the demo. So you can see here, welcome to site name. You can see company logo, just like we have here. You put your company logo, you put your site name. It is very easy to customize. Even if you've never built a website before, you don't need to know how to do programming or coding or anything. It's very simple. You just buy the templates and we'll show you how to set it up, just like as I am showing you in this tutorial. Okay, so now even this demo tracking number, if you copy this tracking number, you come to this demo, paste it and search. Okay, so you can view the details here. All right, so you can even see, you can see it. So this is how the tracking is. This is how this one was. So our template is even updated. Okay, um and yeah, all right. So going back to our steps, I have already bought my domain and hosting. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to buy the website template that you want. So in this tutorial, I want to use this template. Okay, so what we are going to do, sorry, so what we're going to do, you just come here, so you can see it is even on a discount. So if you still see these discounts, it's good to buy it when it's on discount. So um you're going to click on buy now. All right, now, okay, sorry, let me, I am already logged in here. I want to like log in a new account. Okay, so visit midnightdev.shop. Okay, come to templates, look for the template you want. So this is the template I want, this Swift route logistics. Okay, so again, you can come here, you can read more about it. All right, now I'm just going to click on buy now. All right, so to link you to the checkout page. Now if you already have an account on our website, you can just log in here, or if you're a first timer, you can just put your details, create an account. Make sure you put an email that you have access to, because we'll send you the email of the file, but you can also view your template files from your account. I'm going to show you. Okay, so I already have an account. I'm just going to log in. Okay, so I'm just going to log in my uh okay, so I'm just going to log in my account. So you can see this is what I'm trying to order, the template I want to order. This is the price. Okay, now sometimes we also have discount code. So if you're lucky and there's a discount code, you can put your discount code here. Okay, and then the payment method, as at the time I'm recording this video, we have these two payment methods. Okay, so you can pay with your card, you can pay online, or you can pay us manually. All right, but the fastest way to buy your template is to just pay online, and it is safe and secure, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I'm just going to pay online. Accept, do your captcha. Okay, all right, and then you click on place order. All right, so I'm going to pay with transfer. Okay, so I am currently on my phone right now trying to make the transfer. All right, and then you just, when you're trying to make the transfer, you can see the bank name, account number, and the amounts. All right, so I just made the payment from my phone. Okay, so you can see that it is trying to verify. So payment successful. Okay, so our order is successful. So you can see your product here, the templates. Okay, so once you pay for a template, you can download it as many times as possible. All right, and to download the file, you will see the link here. Also, you're going to receive an email, so you just check the email. You would receive an email to where you can download the file. All right, so I'm just going to click on website files to download. All right, and it's going to open. Okay, so what you do once it opens this folder, just click download. Click download as a zip file. All right, and you can see here that it is downloading. Okay, so once it downloads completely, you just select where you want to store it in your computer. All right, and I have saved mine. All right, so you can see the file here. So I'm just going to leave the file first. Okay, now after buying your website domain and hosting, and you've bought the website templates that you want to use, The next thing you're going to do for your domain and hosting, okay, you log in your hosting cPanel and configure your server PHP. So let me explain. All right, so um this is the company where I bought my hosting with this domain. Okay, so I'm going to come to services. So usually hosting is under services. All right, and then I'm just going to select, you can see the web hosting. This is the hosting that I bought. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. All right, and log in cPanel. Okay, so cPanel is where you manage your hosting, is where you control it, is where you manage your hosting. All right, now I have logged into my hosting cPanel. Now the first thing we're going to do when we log into our hosting is to configure our server PHP. Okay, so if you're not a technical person, this might be confusing, but don't worry. All you have to do, just come to your cPanel. Okay, scroll down. All right, come to okay, just click on this multi PHP manager. All right, and just select all. Okay, so here you can select, I usually prefer this 8.1, so I'm going to click on apply. All right, and then again, if you come back to your cPanel, if you click the cPanel, you come to your home page, or you can also search here, just search PHP. Okay, so what I clicked before was multi PHP manager. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, come to this PHP ini editor. All right, now we are going to select our domain. So this is my own domain that I bought. Okay, now some very few things to just do here. Change this to -1, change this to -1, change this to 5,000, change this to 32, and change this to 32. So you can just look at the way I did mine. All right, and then you click apply. Okay, so that is all for step 3. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to create a database user, and then we're going to connect it. So again, if you're somebody that has built website before, you already know what I'm talking about. But if you're a beginner, don't worry, I got you. So a database is just basically where your website information is stored, like the text, the writing, some basic things. Okay, so to create your database, come back to your cPanel, come to your home page. All right, now again, here you can just search for database. All right, and you see manage my database. Or if you want to scroll down, if you scroll down, you see database, you see manage my database. So you click on it. All right, now you create a new database. Okay, so we are going to create database. Now for this database, you can call it whatever you want, but make sure you remember it. Okay, so for me, this is my website that I'm working on, this octanegroup.top. Okay, so I can just copy this name, I can just call my database Octane Group, and I'll click on create. All right, so you see that it has been created. Now click on go back. Okay, so the next thing, after creating the database, we'll also create a database user. So in this same page, this same manage my database, all you have to do is scroll down, you see database user. Okay, so I can just name it the same thing. Now for this password, you can generate password. Okay, so you can generate password. I have copied it. Make sure you copy this password so that you don't forget. That is if you want to generate password, or you can just put a password here that you remember. Okay, but for me, I'll just generate password. So copy it, make sure you copy it. All right, and then click use password. All right, so I'll create user. Okay, so I have successfully created the database user. Now click go back. Now, again, after creating our database and our database user, we have to connect both of them, okay? So what we'll do, if you scroll down still on the same page, you will see add user to database. So you will see, if you select user, this is the user that we created, and you will see the database that we created. So you just click on add. Okay, then this page, just click on all privileges and then save, click make changes. So you can see success. All right, now you can go back. All right, so we are done with step 4. Now step 5, go to file manager and upload template files in your website folder. Okay, so now let us go to cPanel. All right, now in cPanel, what we are going to do, scroll down to domain. You'll see domains. Okay, now in this domain, now this is my website that I am working on, octanegroup.top. This was the domain I bought. Okay, so what we are going to do, in this document roots, just click here. All right, and it will automatically take you to the folder where your websites, to take you to the file manager. So you can see file manager here. All right, now first thing you do when you come here, if it's the first time you're doing your website, click on settings. Just click these two things here and save. All right, now go to file manager and upload template files, okay, in your website folder. So we are currently in our website folder. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we'll click upload. All right, now in this upload, the templates that you downloaded, okay, remember we downloaded a template from the Midnight Dev. What you're going to do, first of all, from your computer, that template is zipped. Okay, so make sure that you have a file that can unzip it. All right, so I'm just going to like extract. Okay, so now if I open it, click on it, so you see, remember I said upload template files. Okay, upload template files. So again, coming back here, okay, if I open, you see template files, click on it, you see two files, you see installer and the template. Okay, so just these two of them, you can just select both of them, then drag it and drop here. Okay, now you can see that they are both uploading. All right, so once the files upload completely, they will show green just like this. Then you click on go back. Okay, so we are in this our file manager. All right, now we've uploaded the file, the installer and this file. Okay, now the next step 6, is to open your website link. Okay, so this is my website. You just open your website. This is my own website, octanegroup.top. If I just reload this link, okay, now this my website is showing not secure. So in case you notice this thing on your website, what you can do, come to cPanel, search for SSL, okay, and then click SSL/TLS certificate. Now normally your hosting cPanel is meant to automatically do this, but sometimes it might misbehave. So I'll just click I can just click on all of this. Okay, so sorry, so just follow my steps. When you come here, just select this your domain, click continue. You see this let's encrypt, acknowledge, continue. So you see adding certificate. So again, if this is your first time doing a website, it might be confusing, but don't worry, you can always just watch this video, follow it carefully step by step. All right, but if you're already a developer or a programmer, I'm sure you already know how to do all of this. All right, so now you can see that these things, they are all showing green now. Okay, so now if I come back to this my website and I reload, okay, so sometimes this thing might still misbehave because I already opened it when it was not secure. But as far as it's showing green here, it means that it's secure now. Okay, so back to our steps. All right, so the next step is to open website link and run installer. So currently in my cPanel, okay, so I'm in my file manager. This is where my files are stored. Okay, so remember we uploaded this installer and these two files. Okay, now before you do anything here, make sure you delete every other thing in this in your website folder. Okay, um after you upload your after you go to file manager and you upload your templates, make sure that you delete every single thing in that folder. Let it just be those two files that we uploaded. Okay, these two files. All right, now the next thing you're going to do is your open website link. All right, so this is my website link. If I reload it, so you can see, and run installer. So what you're going to do, just click on this installer. Okay, and then it's going to show initializing installer. Please wait. All right, now you can see midninedev.shop, our website. This is our template installer. Okay, so first thing is going to ask you for a password, and the password is www.midninedev.shop. Okay, click on submit. All right, now this page might look complicated, but don't worry, just follow my steps. All you have to do, under this database, remember that we created a database, and all right. So what we are going to do, if we come back to this our cPanel, scroll down under manage my database, or you can just search for here. Okay, so this our database that we created. We are just going to copy it, come back to our installer. You see database here, just paste it here. Okay, now same thing with the user that we created. You see current users, just copy the entire this full name. Make sure that there's no space out after it, like here, to no space, put it here. And then the password. So when we're creating this user, remember that we created a password, that we put a password. Okay, so make sure I mentioned to make sure that you remember the password. Okay, so I'm just going to put the password here. Now your site details. Now put the name of your site here. Okay, so in my case, this is the website I'm trying to build, this octane group.top. So for my site name, I'll just put octane group. Okay, and then you can see my site link here. All right, now next thing you do is just click on validate. Okay, so once you click on validate, don't bother about anything here. Just scroll down, click on this, and then you click on next. Okay, and then click on OK. So you just allow it. You can see, keep this window open, allow it. It's just going to do the installation. All right, so once that's finished installing, all you have to just click this admin login. All right, and the username for our template is admin. Okay, or admin@demo.com. Anyone you want to use is either username or email address. Okay, so I'm also going to put it here, login website admin. All right, and then the password is the password for our templates admin is still www.midninedev.shop, and then just click on login. All right, so you can save this. So now you can see this is my website, octanegroup.com, and this is the dashboard of the website template. Okay, so it is built with WordPress. So if you're a developer, I'm sure you know what WordPress is, but if you've never built a website before, again, don't worry, it's not so complicated. So if you just come to your dashboard here, okay, so this is it. Now for our websites, this visit sites, I'll just right click and open it in a new tab. What is going on? So you see there has been a critical error on this website. Okay, so in case you see this error, so most of the time it is because of this PHP something. Okay, so if you come to cPanel, come to control panel, search for PHP, multi PHP manager. Okay, so just come here, try to change this to something else. So let's try 8.2 and reload. All right, so you can see the website is loading now. So the template has been installed. So you can see it. This is our website, octanegroup.stop, and the template has been installed. All right. So, all right. But now that we've installed the template, if you notice, here it's still showing site name, and then you can still see it here. And then if you scroll down, this email too is showing support@sites.com. Okay, so now we've installed our template. Okay, now we're going to log into our website admin. So this is the website admin. Okay, so again, let me just log out and show you. Okay, so if you want to log into your website's admin, so let's say after you've installed the templates, so this is the website, my own website, octanegroup.top. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do octanegroup.top/wp-admin. So this is for the templates, like your front end. This is how to log into your admin. All right, and then you put these details and the password. Click on login. Okay. All right, so this is the dashboard of our website, all right? Now again, if I view my websites, okay, so this is the website. So now we have installed the template. The next thing now is how can we make changes to our website? Okay, so step 7, log in websites and begin making edits. So you can change your site name, you can change the site email, and some other things. So I'm just going to go through each of them step by step. All right, so the first things first, obviously we don't want this to be showing on our website, so we want to change our site name. Okay, so to do that, on your dashboard, this is my dashboard here. On your dashboard, if you look at the dashboard menu, there are so many options here, but don't worry, it's not very complicated. Okay, so what you're going to do to change this site name, okay, come to tools, all right, and then click this better search replace. Okay, now what you're going to do, this site name, you can just copy it, all right, or if it's not showing there anywhere on the website, you see it. So on different templates, it might show in different places. So if you this site name, copy it, put it here, you will see replace with. Okay, so you just put what you want to change that into. So for me, I want to change it to Octane Group. All right, now in this select table, okay, just click on one and then press Ctrl A to select everything, so you can see everything is selected. Now again, please follow this step by step. Make sure that there's no spacing here at the end. All right, come here, just click on anywhere, Ctrl A to select everything. Now under additional settings, click this first one and unclick this second one. So just do it like the way I did it here, and then click run search and replace. All right, so you can see during the, it's just going to show something, these things were changed. Okay, now if I come back to my website and I reload, so you can see it here that the name has changed. So automatically, okay, so if you come here to, all right, so you can see it. All right, now sometimes when installing our templates, if you do that change, it might not, it will show here that it has updated, but if you reload, it might not change, and that is because of cache. So you have to clear your browser cache. All right, but moving on, so we have changed the site name. Now the next thing we're going to change is the site email. So if you scroll down here, so you can see this email, support@site.com. So to change it, what you're going to do, just copy it. Okay, come to your dashboard, tools, better search replace. Under search for, just put it here. Okay, and then replace with, so you just put what you want to replace with. So whatever email you want to put here. So let me say I want to use this email. Okay, so again, make sure that there's no space at the end. Then click here, Control A to select everything. Scroll down, click this first one, unclick this last one, and then click run. All right, so you can see the updates successful. So if we come back to our website now and we reload, okay, so you can see here that the email has automatically changed. All right, so anytime you want to just make any quick change to your website, this under tools, better search replace. So let's say this name again, if I want to change it, let's say I want to change it to Octane Group Logistics. Okay, so it's just the same process. I'll just put the name, the first name that the first thing I want to change, and then the new thing I want. So you just come click here, Control A. Make sure only this first one is checked, and then click run. All right, so again, you can see that it has been updated. So now if we come back to our website and we reload, okay, so you can see here that the name has automatically changed. All right, so now we have changed the site name of the template. We have changed the site email. I mentioned sometimes the changes might not reflect. All you have to do is clear your browser cache. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do, if we want to edit our logo, color, anything, remember that this template, we can edit anything we want to edit. Okay, so how do we do that? All right, so first things first, in our website admin, come to your dashboard. Sorry, come to your dashboard. All right, now in this sidebar here, you will see pages. So just click on pages. Okay, now you see home. So depending on the templates, several of our templates have different pages. Okay, but this template is a one page website. Okay, so in this home, what you're going to do, you see this edit with Elementor. So Elementor is the editor that we use for our templates. Okay, so you can click on it, but I'm going to right click and I'll open in a new tab. All right, so this is the editor. So you can see here that I can, as I'm putting my mouse, anything can change. So if I come here, I can change anything I want here. Okay, so this is if you want to manually make edits to your website. Okay, all right, and then if you know how to use the Elementor editor, you can come here, you can change, edit it anyhow you want to edit it. Okay, so let's say if I change this color now and I click on publish to save. Okay, so if I come back to my website now and I reload it, okay, so you can see that the color has changed. So if I want to even delete something, if I want to change this right up here, I can click on it and change it. Okay, Now, Elementor is how we build our template. So again, if you want to learn how to build websites from scratch using Elementor, you can also check out our website midninedev.shop, and there's a full course on how you can learn how to build websites without coding. All right. Um, so that is quickly how to just use the Elementor editor. So there's your header. If you click here, okay, so let's say I want to change the logo. If I come to this my header, if I click on it, all right, so you can see here, this is my logo. If I click on it, you see this is the logo here. So I can change this logo if I click on it. All right, so you see the logo here. I can put the logo I want. Okay, so for this demo, let me quickly try to create a logo with ChatGPT. So I'll just download this image. So I'll just right click and download this image. Okay, so if I come to ChatGPT, let me add that image. So I'll say recreate a similar PNG logo or with white for a logistics company. Let the name of the company be, so this is our company name. I can call it Octane Group. Okay, the logo color should be the same, but the icon should be different. So now I just want to use, if you know how to create logos by yourself, you can just design your logo by yourself. But if you don't know how to do it, you can just use AI the way I did mine. I'm doing mine. Okay, so you can see that it has generated this logo for me. So if I click on it now, I can just download it. All right. Now, if I come back to my website, I want to change this logo now. I can put that logo that ChatGPT. First of all, if I still want to make it better, I can just edit it. Okay. So I can just crop it to just make it better. All right. And now, again, let me close this. I want to change the logo. Okay. So I'll just upload the logo that AI made for me. Okay. So it's still uploading. All right. And I'll just select. Okay, now for the icon, this fav icon, so if you come to this website, if you look at my browser, see this icon that is showing here, that is what fav icon is. So I can also tell ChatGPT generate only the icon for fav icon. All right, so you can see this is the icon here. I can just download it. Okay, now again, if I come to my downloads, I can click on it and edit it. If I want to just crop it, let me say I want to crop it. All right, and if I come back to my website, this icon, I'll click there and I'll just upload the icon. All right, and then select and click save changes. All right, so once you save changes, just click go back to editor. So sometimes it might just take some time to load. Just allow it. All right. So now, if I click on this, my header, my menu, the header, just allow it to load. Sometimes it might take time to load. Most times it's internet speed or laptop speed that can affect it. Okay, so you can see the logo here. All right. So now this logo, if I click it now, if I come to style now, you can see the size, the width. So if I want to increase the size of this logo, I can increase it. Okay. So you can just make any edit you want to our templates. So here too you can see mobile view. If you come to mobile view, so you can see mobile view too, you can increase the size of mobile view if you want. Okay. All right, and then just click publish to save. So now if we come back to this our website, okay, so this is our website, Octane Group. So remember, see the fab icon, see the logo. So if I reload it now, all right, so you can see that the logo has changed and this icon too has changed, and our website is ready to use, right? So you can just go through the website, look at anything you want to change. Okay, if you want to edit it, all right, anything you want to update, if you come to your dashboard, okay, and remember to come to your dashboard is your site link /wp admin, and you log in your dashboard. Okay, so if you come to pages, you will see the pages. Different templates have different pages for our website, but for this particular template is only this page, so you can edit it Elementor. Okay, so you can just click to open it, or I like to right click and open in a new tab. That is if any edits you want to make. Okay, so again, let's say for instance to this is Elementor, open in a new tab. Okay, so we've learned how to do the logo. So let's say I want to change the color of my website, because now right now this is our website. Now you can see that it is orange, like there's orange almost everywhere. Okay, so if you want to quickly change the color of your website, okay, what you can do in this your Elementor editor, if you come to this icon here, click it, you see site settings. Now what you do, click on global color. So all our templates are designed with global color, so you can just remove this thing so you can see the color. Now this orange color, now if let's say I want to change this to red, so you can see how easy it is to edit the templates. All right, or let's say I wanted to make it blue. Okay, so you can see that the color is changing now. Obviously these other ones, these are images, so the color will not change. This logo too is also an image, so if you want to change the color, you have to make sure that when you're designing your logo too, you also do the color to match. All right, but every of our templates is easy to customize. You can easily change the color. So if I save changes now and I come back to my website and I reload, okay, so you can see that the website color has changed. Okay, but again, you can just come back here, press Ctrl Z to undo. All right, and save changes. Okay, so even when you're editing the pages, any mistake you make, you can just do Ctrl Z to undo changes. So every of our templates is 100% customizable. You can change anything you want to change, you know, if you know how to use Elementor. Again, you can visit our website midnightdev.shop. There is a full WordPress and Elementor course that can teach you how you can build your own website without coding, because all these are our website, we built them, you know, using this editor. So if you want to learn how you can do that by yourself, go and check out our full course. All right, so if I come here and I reload, so the color has changed. Now another thing again, you might ask, if I reload this website, okay, so you see this loading stuff. If you want to turn that off, if you want to disable it, all you have to do, just come to plugins, click on install plugins. So if you scroll down, there's this loader stuff. Okay, so you can either do the settings. So if I right click this and I open it in a new tab, so again, everything in the template is customizable. All right, so you can see that this is the loader. So this loader now, you can change the color, so if you want, or you can change the type of the loader. Okay, so you can see now, you can see how it is. If I change the color to, you know, if I change the color, so you can see, and then you can save it. Okay, but I'll close this. But if you don't want it at all you have to do is just click on deactivate. All right, and now if I come back to my website and I reload, so you can see that it's not, that loading stuff is not there again. All right, and then if you still want it back, same thing, plugins, click on activate. All right, now if I reload, okay, so you can see that it is there. All right, now again, remember this is a Courier website, and the most important thing is that people are meant to be able to like track their packages. Okay, so this, every template comes with like a demo tracking. Okay, so now if you come to your dashboard, you will see trackings here. If you click on these trackings, all right, so you can see this SZ. Let me just click on edit. All right, now if I copy this is the tracking number. If I copy it and I come here and I search for it, okay, then I view the details. Okay, so you can see the shipment information, so everything is here, the tracking history, all that. Also, if you want to just email, you can just email this link to your users directly. You can also print it as PDF. Okay, now let's say you want to edit this tracking. All right, so this is the tracking history. All you have to do is, again, if you come to tracking on your admin of your website, click on edit. All right, now for instance, now you can see this additional information. So you can, let's say I change this to like $1,500. If I scroll down, you see updates. Okay, so now when the user comes, they visit their tracking, so you can see it here. Anything you want to change, you can change here. So you can see shipment status. Let's say I change it to cancelled. I update it. All right, now if I come here, if I reload it, so you see it here, cancelled. So every single thing can be edited. You can put in the name, all those things. So let's say now we want to add a new package. Okay, so let's say we want to do a new tracking. All you have to do, you come to this tracking, click on add new tracking. Now for this title, now this is going to be the tracking number. So you can put any random thing. You can ask ChatGPT to generate, let me just give generate a 10 multi string all caps random number. Okay, so you can just see examples. Okay, so if you want this AI to do it, you can use AI. If you want to put it by yourself, anything you want to put there. But also there is a link here, a random code generator. If you just click this link, it will just generate random code for you. So you can just copy anyone, put here. This place here is where you write like the additional information, like any information you want to put. So okay, now the shipment status, now you can put in transit, sender name. I'll just put receiver name John Doe. Okay, shipment information. So let's say the shipment is moving from USA to Germany. The shipment mode, you put the one you want. Estimated pickup dates, you can put whatever. Package description, package weight, you can put anything there. Now the shipment location now, it's just like it is here, okay? So if you know how to do your tracking, you know what you need to do here, okay? So let's say it's at the warehouse first. Location status processing, updated at, you just click publish. All right, now this tracking number now, if I come back to my website and let's say I want to track package, okay? So now if I search for that tracking number and I view the details, all right, so you can see it now. You can see all the information that we put is here. And again, so from your admin, anytime you come to your admin, you track, so that particular one, if you click edit, okay, so let's say I want to change it to out for delivery. Okay, so now if I come back to my website and I reload, so you can see it here. Okay, so this is how to set up your Courier website. Now the last thing you're going to do, make sure that you change your admin password, because remember this was a template we installed, okay, and the password is www.midnightdev.shop. So once you're done setting up your templates, all you have to do when you come to this your admin, come to this top bar, you see edit profile here. Okay, so you can now you can change your email here, your admin email, and then this password, you put the password you want and then you just click on update. So that is important. And yeah, so that is how to install a template. That is how to create a live tracking Courier website using our templates. And we have multiple templates on our websites. The process is the same thing. So if you watch this video, even if you buy another Courier template, it's still the same installation process for all of them. Okay, all the templates are customizable, you can change anything. But now for this, if you know how to use WordPress and Elementor, you can also customize this tracking page anyhow you want. But if you're not a tech person and you need help customizing, let's say you want to add something here, maybe you want to add map or you want to change the design, all you have to do, just visit our website midnightdev.shop. Okay, so if you visit our website midnightdev.shop, you can contact us for any support, any help you need, any changes. And I hope you enjoyed this video.